Now, my next guest, I've got to be honest, I'm a big fan. I really am a big fan. And I owe her an apology, and I'm going to tell her why when she comes on.
She's so little, isn't she?
Oh,
Such a
just,
gutsy voice.
Wow, she's fantastic. She's the business. She really is. She sang her new single earlier in the show. She's been making hit records for over a decade, and a new album, Wildflower, is released next week. Will you please welcome the one and only, the incredible Miss Sheryl Crow? Let me hear you. Come on.
Great. Amazing. Oh,
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
I feel like a gooseberry here with you. Sheryl, I owe you an apology. Do you know why?
I don't.
Because all I want to do is have some fun was one of my favourite songs. And do you know what I did? When I was in New York, I bought a backing tape for it. You know, like a backing track in one of these shops. I don't know whether, like, you gave you permission for this thing. And I sang it for the entire summer. People came down, it was on. All I wanna do... The house was empty. Yeah, they go, please, please. So I owe you an apology for marmalising.
I would like to hear... Anybody have a film of that?
Well, I could. Do you want me to film
eBay?
it? Do you want me to film it and send it to you?
Yes, please. But I want you to wear the beard when you do it, though.
Oh, the beard? Oh, yeah, definitely. Forget you going. There you go. Watch me, I know my luck. I go home in this. I kind of wake up with the hair stuck on me. Congratulations on your engagements.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Yeah. Look at the ring!
Only the small rock. It's about, what is that, 4 carat? No, 19 carat, 28 carat. What is it?
3,000 carats. I don't know. I told Lance that he was definitely getting married now because he would have to kill me to get the ring back.
Looks like it weighs a ton.
It's, I'm going to have to stop playing the guitar because the muscle in this arm with the weight of the ring and all.
Now, Wildflower, your new album.
Yeah.
A lot of the lyrics in this are about your relationship.
That, and also with just kind of what's going on in the world right now. It's a really chaotic time, and just the exercise of trying to feel peaceful when all this is kind of coming at you is, for me, a real challenge. But also, being in a new romance paints the way you write. Yeah. Or inspires.
Are you Twitter-pated, as they said in Bambi?
What is it? Twitter what?
Twitter-pated.
Twitter-pated.
Don't you remember when Flower the skunk fell in love?
So you can say that in your Liverpudlian accent. If an American says I'm titter-pated...
Not titter-pated. Twitter-pated.
Twitter-pated. Means you know when you fall in love. Not that I'd know, but you know when you fall in love and you sort of get the butterflies in.
I'm going to call Lance and tell him I'm Twitter-pated.
You're Twitter-pated. Lance, she's Twitter-pated, if you watch it.
It's good, let's find a doctor.
Now, you've sold 25 million albums.
That's what they tell me.
That's so many, 25.
Yeah,
do you feel under a lot of pressure, you know, when you release a new album after that success?
Yeah, I used to, but now, I mean, really, to be honest, I make a joke about it. My record label person always says, you're so easy to deal with, and I say, when you get to be in your 40s, you just... I know.
You're never 40s,
I'm 43, and I love it. You know, you just...
Get up to the 18s. And do you know what I love, Rolf? When Sheryl arrived, there was no entourage and limos and all the fuss. She came in through the scene, Doc, said hi.
Oh, no, we've never been like that.
Isn't it fabulous?
It's such a nice change.
I have such a nice family of people that have been with me from the very beginning. And it's more fun when it's like that.
That's lovely, yeah.
You know, because
listen, on the next recording, you need a bit of wobble board.
I know, I see
and
that.
Perhaps a bit of eefing and ifing.
And why not a didgeridoo?
Hang on, Rolf. She also needs an organ. I'm telling you, yes.
I don't want to go into that.
Me on my word, let's Sheryl will go places. I'm telling you.
I cannot wait to hear that.
Oh, what? Am I mother's slave to put me through school to train me on that? You used to be a backing singer for Michael Jackson.
I did indeed.
What was he like?
I don't know. No, that's not entirely true. I was with him for about 18 months, and I did the duets and things. But I didn't get to know him, and he didn't learn my name or anything. But there were some funny things on the road with us, like Bubbles was there, which it's not every day you have an orangutan on the road with you. We usually leave our orangutans at home, so. But
Mine's
it was
producer.
Interesting. Oh. Yeah, it was interesting, but I didn't get to know him. But I will say that he was truly the most amazing performer I have ever witnessed. Night after night, just unbelievable.
Did he never, like, knock on your dressing room door and said, "Ah, Sheryl, have a good show"? No?
No, he didn't do that.
That's strange.
Was he very awkward with other people, or did he... It seems that he has no gentle way of talking to people.
For me, I guess what's interesting about it is I have to think about what it must have been like to be 5 years old and be so famous that every time you got in a car, people were surrounding your car, and that would definitely inform how you feel about people.
Yeah.
Something I said. They're Michael Jackson fans. They're taking offense to that.
Pack it up, Olga. Pack it up right now. This is why they need training. Listen to this. Now, unfortunately, you're not touring the UK this time round, are you?
I'm coming back. No. I'm going to play November 3rd and 4th at Hammersmith with strings and band, and then we'll come back in the spring. And wobble board and organ. And you're fired, band. I'm firing my band right now, so you can... And then we'll come back in the spring.
But aren't you doing some charity gigs?
We did some. We did some for Katrina.
Yeah.
And there's always stuff that comes up that's fun and interesting.
Do you know, I've had phone calls about, will I do stuff for, you know, for the New Orleans? And I think, hang on a minute, America's the biggest, wealthiest, most powerful country. And that'd be like me giving £5 to Donald Trump. Can't he sort it out? I mean, it is... How do you feel about that in New Orleans? It's shocking, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, for me, I was not in favour of the war. I was really outspoken about it. And I do feel like our government, well, difficult for me not to get myself into trouble. But I do feel like it was a shambles. And I feel like the people in New Orleans have felt really let down. And
I keep thinking it's because of the poor black people. You know what I mean? If it was white middle class...
I don't believe that is the true, honest case. I think there are a lot of poor black people in New Orleans. I also know for a fact there are a lot of poor white people in New Orleans too, and they were all affected. And it's just
it was totally devastating, wasn't it? I mean, nobody was ready for that.
Yes, but I will say one thing about that, and that is that I think our government, as well as probably a lot of other countries who are well off, have avoided the fact that the planet really is in duress. And the idea of global warming, we have completely acted like it's not happening. But the waters in the ocean are so warm now that we're going to have to get used to the fact that nature is teaching us a lesson here.
So we're getting a severe slap on the legs, I think.
I mean...
No, quite right, though, isn't it? I remember lying on the beach in Australia, and there were people on the beach who came up to you and said, "Have you got factor 600 on?" Because of the ozone layer in Australia, you know, and the skin cancer over there.
Very, very.
And you know, we're like from Birkenhead, bit of sun we get, we're out like a lizard on a rock. So of course the Australian sunshine, like, wow, out there, and I'd be like a beetroot when I got here. You know, now I don't do it. Now I absolutely don't do it. I was born blue-grey, and I shall go to my grave blue-grey. I'm proud of it.
Are you part of that famous showbiz family?
Which one? The O'Grady's?
Blue and Leslie Gray?
That's it, yes, I am. How did you know? It was my mum and dad. Well, Sheryl, I can't thank you enough for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me. A lot of fun. You have a great audience.
Oh, they're fabulous, aren't they? Aren't they fabulous? And once again, congratulations on your engagements.
Thank you.
And best of luck with the new album. This is going on the iPods, most definitely. Most definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, please, Sheryl Crow, come on. Right. Now, I've bragged about this organ to the pair of you. I can see you don't listen to these killing each other out there. Can somebody do something with those dogs? Like, put them in a home. Thank you very much. I'm now going to show you my skill and dexterity on the keys as we play Guess the Tune. Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3. I'm going round, Sheryl. I'm going round. Thank you. Thank you.
That was quiet.
Isn't it lovely? Beautiful. There's one for you.
Okay, lovely.
One for Rolf.
Good looking.
Now remember, you can win 500 quid for guessing the first tune correctly, and then you can gamble that 500 quid to £2,000 only if you guess the second tune correctly. So, Sheryl, who's our first caller?
Alison from Cheshire.
Alison!
Hi.
I went very Bessie Davis then.
Hello.
Alison!
Hello.
You all right?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm very... What part of Cheshire are you from?
Timperley in Altrincham.
Oh, very posh. Oh, yes.
Not quite.
Well, Birkenhead's Cheshire, you know, until they turned
Oh,
it
is it?
Yeah, well, it used to be years ago. Yeah, they all kicked off and they said Merseyside, and I don't know what it is now. Still Cheshire. Anyway, look, how are you with your tunes?
Okay, not too bad. I'll definitely give it a go anyway.
OK, and these are television theme tunes.
Okay, that's fine.
And I'm like, we'll help you, you know what I mean? In fact, I'll tell you the answer, really, to tell you the truth. Right, here we go then. Are you ready?
Thank
This is
you.
your first tune. One,
Okay.
2, 3. Any luck?
Is it you being trained?
Yes!
Yeah, good one.
Yes, you've won!
Thank you, that's brilliant.
You've won £500.
Excellent.
Now, would you like to keep that? Would you like to gamble to win 2,000?
I'm tempted to keep it, but I'll gamble.
You're going to gamble?
Yeah.
OK, I'll help you, don't worry. I really
Okay.
will, I'll help you. All right, then.
Excellent.
So for 2,000 £2,000,
Okay.
I get told off for using slang. It's your second tune. 1, 2, 3. Any luck?
Not sure. I'm not sure if it's on deck.
It is! You won £2,000. On its way to Cheshire, and remember, spend it on yourself. And you can have one of these as well, a nodding buster.
Oh, thank
Just
you
because I like the
so
sound of you. You're very welcome.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
yourself, OK?
All right.
Rolf,
Cheers now.
no time for no more callers.
But I've got all these clues here and everything.
I know. Sorry, Rolf. No, the card's up. No more callers, and I'm getting this, and I'm getting that. You're going to get a belt in a minute. Right. Up next.